SpinMaster just did something better than McFarlane Toys, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? We're back, the brand new action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at the newly released SpinMaster Superman figure based on his appearance in the upcoming Superman movie coming out this summer. And this is a 6-inch scale, and it's also part of a collect-to-build robot number 4 wave. And again, I got to reiterate, it's 6 inches, which, stupid joke, whatever, which begs the question, why did it take SpinMaster so long to make a 6-inch figure? If they had the license to make 6-inch figures, why did they wait till now, the last year of the license, to make this? Because people aren't going to believe me, but had they been making 6-inch figures, regardless if they're basic or aimed for kids, this definitely would have eaten up sales from McFarlane Toys' DC Multiverse line. But like we always do with the reviews, we're going to take a look at the box art first, and it's still kind of wild to me that they're making 6-inch scale figures. Like, they should have just done this from the beginning. Anyways, we'll take a look at the box. You see the collect-to-build robot number 4 right there with all the pieces together. You see the figure right here, the build-a-figure piece or collect-to-build piece. You know how it goes, branding. They can't say build-a-figure. We look at the box art. It's pretty cool. You see Superman right there. I like the DC logo. Also, right here, you see the DC Studios ushering in a new era of DC Cinematic Universe. And then you see Superman. And then the cool thing is there's like comic book panels of Superman right there. And on the back are the other figures. We're going to take a look at this. Taking a closer look at the back of the box, you can see the other figures of the wave for this collect-to-build wave. And this is what they did better than McFarlane Toys. Branding and marketing and getting all the figures out there. Like, I know this hasn't been released yet, but you can clearly see you get all the characters in one fell swoop. And the cool thing is, you know, they added the gimmick of the collect-to-build. And it's like, you're not going to have to worry about these selling out. I just ordered this from Amazon, and I think it's been up for the last 2 days, and it's still readily available, ready to ship. So you know they made a good quantity amount. But anyways, that's something they definitely did better, is the branding and the releasing of the figures, because I don't think we're going to get the McFarlane ones till like June or July-ish when the movie comes out. Anyways, here is the Build-A-Figure robot number 4, and you can see which piece goes to which figure. And yeah, I just think that's pretty cool that you can get all this. You don't have to worry about it being a platinum and any of that crap like that. So this is what SpinMaster definitely did better, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, that's enough about the box. Let's go get Superman out. All right, flying out of the box is Superman. Let's take a look at his one accessory. As I mentioned, it is part of a collect-to-build wave, and the accessory piece he comes with is robot number 4. And here he is with this cloth cape. And what's funny is I don't think this head sculpt articulates at all. I don't think he can turn his head. But that's pretty cool. Anyways, I don't think I'm going to build him out. Well, maybe, depending if I can get all the figures in one fell swoop. Taking a look at the figure itself, we get started with the head sculpt first. And I gotta say, for a basic figure, it doesn't look too bad. The likeness is definitely there. Emphasis again on basic figure. It doesn't look too bad. He kind of looks like Tom Welling a little bit. But you see a little cowlick right there, his little bangs. But they got the likeness pretty well. I don't know if they use PhotoRealTech at SpinMaster, but again, this is a $10 to $11 figure, and I gotta say they did a pretty good job with the head sculpt. Take a look at the rest of the figure. The rest of the figure looks pretty nice. There is textured sculpting on the suit, which matches what's going to be on screen from what we've seen in the trailers at least. And then you see the emblem is also sculpted, not painted, it's sculpted on there, which looks pretty cool. You see the Superman trunks are back, ladies and gentlemen. And then you see more sculpted details and boots right there. Now the thing that sucks is he doesn't really have, he should have come with fisted hands, but he comes with 2 open C-grip hands, which is okay, I guess, but would have been better if they were fisted hands. And on the back, you can see a soft goods cape. And if anything, I think this material, back before McFarlane Toys was doing wired soft goods cape, their soft goods cape material was pretty see-through and translucent, and you get pretty thin. This is also pretty thin, but it looks like a little bit better material. And then you also have the emblem on the back right there, which is pretty surprising. So, fantastic job by SpinMaster. Now, this figure is sporting 9 points of articulation. You could already tell there ain't no torso cut right there, so he ain't doing much in the diaphragm or anything here. But his head can turn from side, squeaking, to side. And, oh, damn. Nah, dude can't even look up. Figure fell down. Yeah, there's no movement going up, which sucks for like flight poses. But yeah, side to side, there is a swivel at the shoulder, and wow, that's not bad for a single joint right there. It gets about 90 degrees, and there's a swivel right there too. Nothing at the wrist, and the legs kick out about that far, and goes crazy. You can do the split. It's like one of those like Titan Hero series or like their 12-inch figures, kind of like the cut that's made there. And then there is a single joint at the knee, which, God, looks horrible. But that is about as good as it gets. And then there's a swivel right there. And that's about it when it comes to articulation. So you're not going to get them in dynamic poses. You can probably fudge it for like 1 or 2 good poses for toy photography. But yeah, not much going on in terms of articulation. Now it's going to jump right into size comparisons, and I really don't have anything to compare it to in the same scale because McFarlane Toys makes 7-inch scale figures, not 6-inch. Apparently now SpinMaster does. Whatever. But first size comparison here is next some DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane Toys. On the left, we have the Snyder Cut Justice League Superman. On the right, we have the Collector Edition Christopher Reeve Superman. And I kind of want to just take a second to say, some of you Snyder Cut fans are wild, and like y'all, he ain't coming back. There's no more Zack Snyder vision, none of that stuff. Just enjoy what was done and let it go. Size comparison here is next some DC Direct, DC collectible figures. On the left is the reissue from McFarlane Toys and the collectible Bruce Wayne Wave Hardak, and on the right is the DC Collectibles animated series Superman. And you can tell the SpinMaster 6-inch scale is a true 6-inch scale. And last size comparison, kind of a random one just to compare next to some live action Marvel figures. We have the Marvel Legends Captain America from Endgame Bro Thor Build-A-Figure Wave. And on the right we have Thor from the 2-pack with Lady Sif. And as you can see, since he is a true 6-inch scale, he doesn't really scale with any Marvel Legends or live action ones because he is a little bit shorter. Alright, some overall thoughts on the figure. I think it's decent. Especially, it's got a lot of things going for it. One thing, I mean, especially the price point. It's going for about $11. 2, it's readily available, so you don't have to worry about some platinum or collecting edition. Granted, they're different types of toy lines, but still, you get my point. 3, it's got a soft goods cape. You know, we talk about McFarlane's soft goods cape. Even though this isn't wired, it's still soft goods. It's got the emblem imprinted on the back. And 2, like another thing is, this might matter to some people, but it's actually in a 6-inch scale. And I still don't understand why SpinMaster made this 6 inches. When you look at their past movie figures, like the Black Adam one or the Flash movie one or the Batman figures, like why were they in 6-inch or 3-inch or 4-inch scale and this is in 6-inch? It doesn't make any sense to me. But I still firmly believe it, had they made figures in 6-inch scale, regardless of its limitations with articulation and being basic figure, you probably would have seen collectors taking this over some of the DC Multiverse stuff. And I honestly think this is going to sell pretty well, mainly because it's going to be readily available, and also you're going to see toy photographers use this. I think you're going to see a lot of toy photography shots, especially with the movie coming out soon, just to hyping it up. And again, I still think they did a better job marketing this and releasing it before McFarlane Toys did. I guess it also speaks to SpinMaster's reach. It just sucks that they're going to lose the license. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. YouTubers, are you excited for the new Superman movie? Are you going to be picking this up? Let me know in the comments below. And like always, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.